after Muhammad Ali Jinnah died, there was the start of corruption. During the time of voting to be the first president, General Iskander Mirza declared martial law and started military power all over Pakistan. This was the start of a very bad pattern in Pakistan where military leaders would declare martial law or use their military influence to become leaders in Pakistan. A great example of this is General Zia. He came to power by military influence. He served from 1977 to 1986, and during his time, he implemented many discriminating things against women. A few examples of this would be the Zina Ordinance. This ordinance or law discriminated women in their sexual conduct to others, such as if a woman were to be raped, then she would have to provide 4 male witnesses to testify against the rapist and for him to be convicted. If not, then she would be prosecuted. This just shows that a woman's opinion and voice does not have as near of a effect than a male's voice. Another thing that General Zia implemented was women cannot attend sports events. This was not in regards to a religious view, but more of an opinion. Another big one was Purdah, or how women were segregated from the men and that they had to cover themselves in traditional clothing. This was influenced a lot by Afghanistan. One more important thing that General Zia did was suspend the Constitution, which specifically states and protects people from their rights against sexes. This process that General Zia did is known as Islamization, or the process of bringing people under extreme Islamic rule, and this is also called Sharia law. The difference between civil law and Sharia law is quite different. To start off, civil rights or the Constitution are intended to protect a person's natural rights, when Sharia law is based on laws and religious precepts. They usually derive from the Quran, but that's not always the case, like General Zia stopping women from going to sports events. Civil law represents justice, and Sharia law is a law based on opinion and bias. So depending on the president, Pakistan's law can change drastically like we have seen in the past. But today, Pakistan has the second highest number of girls out of school. This is due to many things such as high costs, lack of governmental support, corruption, and especially social norms. Many families believe girls should not be educated beyond a certain age. This is influenced by religious aspects and Sharia law. This plays a huge role in Pakistan's society. Women's voices are quietly muted and opinions are not heard. The governmental decisions are very biased due to this reason. But today, there is a push to help women's rights in Pakistan. One program is the Malala Fund. It was founded by Yousafzai Malala. She is doing this program or this fund to fight for women's education or girls' education and also training women to speak out for their natural rights that they are entitled to. There are many other programs striving to help women with the rights in Pakistan, but sometimes they're not always promoted or heard, or they are affected by the governmental influence. In conclusion, there are many aspects in